Thank you for joining the Prepper Guy. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. My goal is to spread the knowledge of off-gridding, homesteading, preparing for anything that could cause your family or yourself a difficult time. Want to hit on today just another way to prepare for something going wrong. And it's something that is very inexpensive to do, while you have the means. Even if you only have a couple dollars, it will be the best way to prepare for a holy crap moment, and that is storing up some food. I'm not saying store up a big 55-gallon drum full of rice and beans, although that is always the end goal, to have enough food that years of food storage. But even as much as go to the Dollar Tree and one little bag of rice for $1.25, one can of tuna for $1.25, that's $2.50. Put it away, put it in a little storage tote, and every week get another one. I mean, if you can get two, you'll just double the speed of it. If you can get three, you'll just triple the speed of it. And just think of each one of those as more food than you had previously, and that's just a backup. And you would be amazed at, after 1 year of doing that, every time you go to the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, just picking up an extra small can. And I highly recommend cans. They are hermetically sealed. They are sealed up. Nothing can get in or out of them. If you keep them in a cool, dry storage, they will last. They will last. I have heard of a situation that there was 100-year-old canned beef, I believe it was. More than 100-year-old now. But it was World War One. They opened it up 100 years later, and it was fine to eat. Did not have any bacteria growing. So the expiration dates on those, as long as they're not pooched out, that's sign number one of don't eat it. I would also say that another sign would be any rust that appears around any of the seals. There's the top seal, around the top. There's the bottom seal around the bottom, and then there's a vertical seal. There's a seal that connects that up and down. If there's rust on those, I'm not going to say that they're bad, but it just makes you wonder, what's the next step? I mean, you're getting a weak spot in the can. So, but if you store it in a cool, dry place, it will be something that can last quite a while. But yeah, that is the way to do it. A can here, a can there, a bag of rice here, a bag of rice there. I've heard that as far as rice storage, throw it in the freezer for an hour or two, or maybe, was it an hour or two, or was it a day? I would say, on the safe side, throw it in the freezer for a day. That kills any possible bugs that might be in it. But I don't even, that's a recommendation that I've read. Just an extra precaution. And if you can just throw those in a storage tote, great. Rice is something, though, that if you don't store it properly, it absorbs moisture. Definitely need to keep it dry, obviously. And if you are storing it in anything, and it has the ability to be reached by a mouse or rat or something like that, they will get in there and eat it. Mice are just amazing little creatures, and they can get into nearly anything. It is disgustingly amazing. if you can double tote rice or cans, if you're going to store them in an outdoor situation or any situation that has access by mice, I would do that. I would also say that mice and rat traps are a necessity. Just the kind that snap. That is the best way. Check them daily. Use peanut butter. That is going to be your biggest solution to mice and rat problems. Because all of the stored food that you have, wouldn't that be a bummer if you go in there after looking away, you know, you stock it up and it's stored in your shed. Unfortunately, that's not the best place to store it because it gets hot and cold. But if that's where you need to store it, so be it. But you go in there after 3 months and all of your storage totes are chewed through by mice, and they're making nests in your rice. They're eating and going to the bathroom, and they've just pretty much decimated all that time that you spent. $1.25 here, $1.25 there, and it's all just trash. What's the point? So storage is something that you should really look into, and that's why I say canned foods. Mice and rats are not going to be chewing through steel cans. I'm not saying they can't, but I haven't seen it. But rice bags, oh, absolutely. I have seen that. Rice and beans, they will chew through that. They will chew through plastic totes. I have mine doubled up. It seems to work. I've had to throw away more stored food than I care to even think about. Just call that the stupid tax. You know, learn from my mistakes and hopefully not make those same mistakes again. But put your rice in a tote. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If mice gets into one, you won't lose something in the second one. And double lid, double tote. It just increases the thickness of the plastic. And puts a little space in there. Makes it difficult for their head to get in to start chewing away at the second piece, because that first piece is, you know, only so big. So they get through that and they're like, oh, it's just another piece of plastic. I guess there's nothing to eat. So definitely do that. But yeah, I mean, every can of tuna, every can of chicken, that's something you can mix in with the rice. Bags of sugar, amazing. Bags of flour, mix that with some water. That's you can make some biscuits. Might not be wonderful biscuits, but if you can mix water and flour, you can create something that's edible. And it will be an amazing thing if everyone else is hungry. That's some good stuff. All right, well, that's my rant on some basic food storage. We'll get into this a little bit deeper in another video, but that is just the basics. My thoughts on that. Like and subscribe. Prepper Guy out.